As a user of social media, it is easy to get lost in the sea of likes, emojis, and maybe even memes. But the past few weeks, I learned what goes behind the scenes of social media and its reality. Let's dive into what I learned by telling you a little story. Meet Jonathan. Jonathan is the VP of marketing for a large company. Recently, his work has been piling up with requests from the head office. They're saying, "We want you to implement an online strategy for the company." Frustrated, Jonathan doesn't know where to start. Lucky for him, he has a team to work with to get started on social media. After all, managing social media is a lot of work, and he will need all the hands he can get. Together, they can tackle the challenge ahead. The first step is to plan. In this step, they must ask the most important questions. What is their mission and vision as a company? What are their objectives in joining social media? And finally, what platform should they use? By answering these questions and having a clear understanding of their brand, they're off to a good start. The next step is to prepare. They can do so by setting up their social media, which may include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and many more. To create content for these platforms, they must do their research first, and then plan it. Finally, they can source visuals for their content. The third step is to prepare. They should stay organized and schedule posts ahead of time. They must consider the frequency of posts, which channel to post on, and at what time of day. When they are ready, they can launch their posts and campaigns. Now they can enjoy the fruits of their labor and watch their audience engage. But wait, Jonathan has a question. He asked, "How would I know if my audience likes the content?" This brings us to the last step, keeping track. They can find out by using analytics to understand how engaged their audience is. They can also read comments, feedback, and reviews to find out what their customers are thinking. Finally, it is important to be social and they should stay engaged with their audience. But just when Jonathan started feeling confident about social media with the help of his team, head office doesn't seem to be satisfied. It's only natural to start feeling overwhelmed, but never give up. Like anything new, social media takes time to learn and become expert on. So what next? Jonathan and his team should evaluate their collected data to make changes for future posts and campaigns. They could also improve their social media skills by educating themselves through video tutorials or reading blog posts. They must also keep up with changes in the market or their audience and adjust accordingly. By keeping at it, Jonathan and his team eventually experienced great success. From this story, I hope you learn more about social media.